connected.
What's up, YouTube? It's dafobra, and it's been a minute, huh? Lots of chatter in this community about demonetization, and it's not just in our little genre, it's also all over the YouTube platform. A conversation that's been happening across all content creators talking about monetization. Now, what's been going on, if you're under a rock or something, is that advertisers are pulling out of content creator ad revenue based on how they are rated, if they are family friendly or not. And YouTube has enabled something called restricted mode, which is super interesting. You don't even know if you're on restricted mode, and well, if your videos are part of what's called restricted mode. And I'm going to reserve my personal feeling on this till the end, just to give you a little more information. So I'll try to reserve my personal feeling until the end. So YouTube is placing, you gotta move over. YouTube is putting certain people on restricted mode based on how they are rated, whether they're family friendly or not. Apparently what's happening is they're rating them based on some type of algorithm, which secretly is this secret black box that nobody knows anything about, which is good and bad. But if you're on that, you will not be eligible for monetization. And on one point, this is kind of the great equalizer, because YouTube money or ad revenue has always equaled subscriber count, has always equaled viewer count. And now it doesn't exactly. Now, I know that one of my good buddies, Tim Kreitz, he put it out the best. What seems to flourish in this genre, and I'm painting with a broad brush here, what seems to flourish in this genre is sensationalism, road rage, infantile behavior. And this is not to say everybody does it, but there are a lot of YouTubers. I'm not just talking about motovlogging in general. I'm talking about YouTube. There's a lot of that out there, and it's not the best of us. I think we can all agree on that. And in the past, that's been the way to generate money. And now, with that taken away, if you have something that's considered hateful, with 1 million views, it potentially could make less money. What's up, pal? I love scooters. Well, not really, but you gotta show respect. 2 is 2, right? So, potentially, they could make less money than some 12-year-old girl who's doing yarn craft videos, or even Minecraft videos, gaming videos. I don't know. You know, that's a ton of money in that. Give me a break. So, in one sense, it is the great equalizer, but in the other sense, you know, people are saying, you know, this isn't what I signed up for. You know, what's been working for me for the past blank years is no longer working, and that's not fair. And some people are going so far as to say this is censorship. Now, I don't believe this is censorship at all. It's not censorship. Censorship means you can't do it. You are more than welcome to post anything inappropriate, you know, whatever on YouTube. It just won't get monetized. And I'll be honest with you, I would tend to agree with that, especially in extreme cases. Let me give you an extreme case here. Ready? Somebody puts up a video of a hate crime. Somebody's getting hit with a baseball bat. Do you think Dick's Sporting Goods wants their banner underneath that saying, you know, get your sporting goods at Dick's Sporting Goods? No, of course not. They don't want to be associated with that. So there needs to be some type of system in place so that these advertisers know that they're reaching the appropriate audience, because honestly, they're spending money. They are driving our market. We are, you know, like hired hands here. We're like third-party individuals that are subcontracting our work to YouTube and Google and to these advertisers. So we kind of have a responsibility to meet their needs too. So I kind of get that. What Spacebot pointed out in a recent Facebook conversation initiated by my buddy Clutch First, because we've had this discussion, is that because YouTube and Google is this faceless entity, there's no way to talk to anybody, and there's no way to deal with anybody, and I get that. I mean, I did have one video demonetized, and it was a sport bike tech tip that I did. It was called What to Do When She Is Naked, sport bike tech tip, and it's all about when you take your fairings off and your bike is naked, and you can put the bolts into like a box that I used to keep everything separate, and it's really nothing inappropriate. And had a human being actually looked at it, they would have seen in 2 seconds flat that there's nothing inappropriate about it. However, because YouTube is this faceless, humanless entity, we can't figure that out, and they'll never understand. And I sent them an email or through some feedback form, and God only knows if that'll work. At the end of the day, it's not a big video. I'm not really worried about it too much. YOLO. I'm wondering, what's your view on this whole demonetization and this restricted thing? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is it a step in the right direction? Or is it too big brothery? You know, there's all points of views here, and I don't think anyone is completely wrong. Me personally, I do think we need some type of rating system. I don't know if you need something as extreme as restricted mode and just immediately demonetizing content creators' content. And I also think there needs to be better communication. That's something that YouTube has always kind of fallen short with, is how do they communicate with their creators? Because they really don't. They do a terrible job of communicating. Unless you're a big name, I guess. Unless you're somebody that really has clout. But us little guys, we really don't have much of anything. So, if you like this video, go ahead and like this video. Show some love. Please smash that subscribe button to make sure you get the very latest content here on the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. Ride safe. I'll see you.